Welcome to Land Strategy Live. Today we are on part, 15? 16? 16. Part 16 of 100 million money models and how to apply those models in the land investing business on the sell side. So we completed 15 parts. And what did we cover, Erica? By the way, you're just at random screen.
Yeah. Well, it was at our where we stopped. Where we stopped. But yes.
So we covered. So these are all my notes from the book by Alex Hormozi, and we covered what money models are. We covered the attraction offers. So you remember?
There are 5 of them.
Giveaways.
Win your money
back.
Decoy.
Pay less now, pay more later.
And buy X, get Y free.
Buy X, get Y free. Okay. And then we covered upsells. So what are the upsells?
Classic
upsell,
menu.
anchor upsell, menu upsell, and there was one more.
Rollover
Upsell. All right. And then we started downsells. So we covered payment plan downsell.
Just the payment plan. That's where we're at.
So today we're going to do workshop.
Yes.
Workshop the payment plan downsells. So workshop essentially means we go through, we put the notes in ChatGPT, and then we ask GPT, how you would implement them in a land selling business. So that's what we're doing. All right. So quickly, what is a payment plan downsell, Erica?
Well, I guess it's what the name sounds like. It's where instead of having the customer buy your good or service upfront, you have them do a payment plan.
Right. So, but why is it a downsell?
Because from your perspective, you would rather have them pay for it upfront.
Right, because you want the cash upfront.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I'm a little bit towards can you move a little bit over
Yeah.
so I'm centered? You know why this is important? I'm already in tangents now.
Yes.
Erica, why is this important?
That we're centered?
Yeah.
Just so it looks good?
No, I'm going to start creating shorts.
Oh, right.
So we want to make sure. Although I don't know if about HWB shorts. We're going to do on shorts on the other channel.
Yeah.
But but we need to make sure we line up so it's easier for the editor. Okay. Back to the
You think
meat.
of all the little details. That's why you're a born entrepreneur.
Born entrepreneur.
Yep.
All right. How to apply payment plan downsells in the
Okay,
land
here we
selling
are.
business. So think of this like building a ladder for buyers. Every rung is a new way to say, let's make this possible for you. So reward full pay, don't punish payment plans. Price your lots with 2 numbers, paid in full 14.9, owner financing 16.5. We did this before and we didn't like it because then you're not able to charge interest on top
Well,
of it.
why aren't you able to?
No, we can. So first of all, it was causing confusion. Like a lot of times we got complaints, people saying, "Oh, your website said 14,900. Why does the land contract say 16.5?" And then we have to explain.
That's true.
They're two different, right? That was one problem.
Although that may be a solvable problem if we're just
every problem is solvable. I just don't think this problem we should be touching, and I'll get to it why. So that was the first problem. Second problem was if you're already charging, if they do agree to the more price, then you cannot charge interest. And if you're not charging interest, the buyer
why can't you charge interest?
On top of this, it's gonna be a little bit ridiculous. I mean, you can.
I guess it depends what your interest rate is.
Yeah, but you want to charge. I mean, your business loans, if you're paying 12%, you need to charge more than that, right? Otherwise, you're losing money, right? So the problem is, if you're charging on top of that, it's going to be a hard sell. And the other problem is, you always have to. I mean, it was not a one-time thing. It was like a pretty recurring thing where people were like accusing us of like, oh, your website says one thing, but you're charging me another thing.
It happened more than once, but
No, it happened more than 10 times.
Yeah.
For sure. So that's why I don't like it. And then the third problem is on our listing sites, right? We usually promote like $1 down or whatever promotion down, right? And then, but the price we have to list as cash. And then when they talk to us, they think they are paying $49, and it happens the same thing, right? If they don't catch it on the contract, they'll catch it up front and then say, "Come on, bro," right? And we'll be like, "Bro, read the description." It's like, "Bro, I'm not gonna read the description. You just give me the cash price." And then I was like, "Well, bro, I'm not gonna give you the cash price." And it's like, "Bro, I'm backing out." I mean, that happened I was trying to make it a little bit entertaining. You didn't like
if you want to make it entertaining, you bring our daughter in and have her go over, complete with the bro.
She called me bro.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Fine. No, I mean, I'm just playing devil's advocate, but I do. It is clearer in the marketing when the price is just set.
Okay.
And
it's easier. Okay.
And we don't want to erode trust. So anytime there's confusion.
Okay. So the bonus move, it says bonus move, add a 24 to 48 hour fast action paid in full discount during payment plans to accelerate payoffs later. I mean, so we're doing something similar, but not like 24 hour, but more like a year.
Yeah, 24, 48 hours. That one, if someone could pay that quickly, they just pay cash.
Just pay cash. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next item. Ask when they get paid. So align cadence to paychecks. This is a 7-figure unlock. What day do you normally get paid? We'll schedule your monthly payments for the day money arrives instead of the day it leaves. Should we do that? I think we should do that.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea.
So
there's no good reason why we say it's either the 1st or the 15th of the month.
We usually say 1st or the 15th, but we should say, we can just schedule it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to add this to the list. We should implement this. Yeah?
Yeah.
It's good. All right. We should, by the way, all these notes, you should check, right? Which ones...
Yeah, I need to do that.
Which ones were implemented, which ones are pending. I think, if you tell me which ones were implemented, we can just go through it and I can just delete it. So the list is like maintainable. Otherwise, you constantly have to go through the whole thing. Okay. All right, next. So this will reduce declines by 30%, reduce churn dramatically, boosts completion rates, makes you look like the most thoughtful land company on earth. What if we're already
this is one of those things where you kind of have to say, oh God, that's obvious, isn't it? That's what we should be doing.
What if we're already the most thoughtful land company on earth? What, no? It could be.
Could be.
The possibility. Slim possibility. Okay.
We'll work. We can work on it.
Yeah. But how do you measure it? Okay. Mini split. It reminds me of bro split.
Bro split?
You don't know bro split?
No. Should I?
Yeah. Anything related to bro.
Now we're going on a tangent.
We're going on a tangent. Juniper, explain bro split.
Absolutely. The bro split is a pretty common workout routine, especially in traditional bodybuilding circles. Basically, it's a training schedule where you split your week into different days, each day focusing on 1 or 2 muscle groups. For example, you might have a chest day, a back day, a leg day, a shoulder day, and so on. Each muscle group basically gets its own dedicated workout day. It's called a bro split because it's been a kind of staple among gym-going bros for years. It's not the only way to train, but it's a popular one because it allows you to hit each muscle group pretty hard once a week.
Yeah.
But you're against this routine now.
No, bro split is... Juniper, bro split is not as efficient as doing full body workout every day, right?
Yeah, exactly. That's a pretty common take these days. The bro split can definitely work, but a lot of people find that full body workouts or upper lower splits are just more efficient. With full body workouts, you're hitting each muscle group multiple times a week, which can help with muscle growth and strength gains a bit faster. It also spreads out the training volume, so you're not just blasting one muscle group and then waiting a whole week to hit it again. So if efficiency is what you're after, full body routines can definitely give you a lot more bang for your buck.
But it's scientifically proven now, right? That full body workouts are better than doing bro splits.
Yeah, the science has definitely been leaning that way. A lot of recent studies suggest that training each muscle group more frequently, like 2 or 3 times a week with a full body routine, can lead to better muscle growth and strength over time compared to hitting each muscle just once a week in a bro split. It's not that bro splits don't work. They do, and some people still prefer them for personal reasons. But the general consensus from a lot of recent research is that full body or higher frequency training tends to be more efficient for a lot of people. So you're absolutely on point.
Yeah.
That was a tangent.
That was a tangent. But we want all our viewers to be healthy and and fit.
Okay.
No, you don't want your viewers to be fit. So it's
It is. Health is
important. Yeah. Everyone should be lifting. No? What if you became famous and you people ask you on Fox News or CNBC, Erica, do you have any advice for the younger generation about like fitness or whatever? Just a random question from the audience. You know, you have something you can share now.
okay.
Stop doing bro splits, bros. I think it's
What is it called when a girl does it?
No, it's still a bro split.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess girls can be bros, right?
Yeah. Juniper, if a girl does bro splits, is she still doing bro split or is she doing a girl split?
Fair question. But nope, it's still a bro split no matter who's doing it. It's just the name that's stuck around, kind of like a nickname for that style of routine. So anyone can do a bro split, regardless of gender. It's all about the workout structure, not who's doing it.
Yeah, it's gender neutral, Erica. It's 2026. Get over it. Okay. So,
Oh.
Harpreet is here. That's Harpreet.
Harpreet does bro split.
Yeah, Harpreet. Harpreet is a bro. What are you going to do? Right, Harpreet? Bros do bro splits. But yeah, Harpreet, stop doing bro splits. It's scientifically proven, man. We just learned this last week. So we just switched it and it's like painful.
It's painful.
It's painful.
It's harder.
But
it's definitely harder.
It takes like a month to get used to. Yeah. But once you get used to it, it'll be easier, hopefully. Okay. Yeah, but no more bro splits. So offer half now, half later. Mini split. So that's the reason I learned bro split, because it said mini split. So perfect for buyers who love
by the way, is one of the reasons why the counter argument to you joining the property videos is there'd be too many tangents.
Too many tangents, yeah. But without tangents, it's going to be boring.
That is true.
Okay. How would you learn about bro splits? We're not fitness gurus. So how are you gonna impart important wisdom that we learned that's not related to land investing? How are you gonna impart it if there are no tangents? Right?
Right.
You have to think of the world, Erica, and the value that we provide exceeds our niche. Just so much value comes out of us. No, too much.
Too much.
All right, too much.
I think we should get back to the.
All right, fine. I think I got carried away.
Yeah.
Okay. Offer half now, half later, mini split play. So basically, it's saying that if the buyer wants to buy cash, but he doesn't have cash, right? So we can say, well, how about we do a half now and half 15 days later? That creates lower friction today. It full down payment secured within days, a psychological win for the buyer. Oh, so you say want to split it half today, half on your paycheck. Right? I mean, it's similar to what we said.
Yeah, we've been doing something similar, right?
No, we haven't. Uh-oh.
I'm sorry, but
What do you mean we have been doing it something similar?
Splitting the down payment?
Oh, no, this is saying splitting the price of the property.
No, it's saying down payment.
Oh, yeah. Here it's saying down payment. We have been doing that, yeah. For whatever reason, yeah, everyone who's been buying right now, they're like low on cash and they're like, well, I can do the higher down payment, but I'll need like 15 days or a month. And I was like, dude, that's just essentially you're saying I'm doing half of the down and then half next month, which is essentially like a monthly payment, right? So
I guess it depends on how much the down payment is.
yeah, it's not a lot. Okay. Yeah, but it is what it is. Like if that's what we're dealing with, we have to.
I don't know if this scenario I know has come up before a few times, but I don't know how helpful it is in general for our buyer pool, but trying to push sort of mini payment plans.
What's a mini payment plan?
3 months. You split the cash price over 3 months.
Yeah.
And we just automatically give them the what is it, 5% cash back?
No, I mean we have been. That's why we did the 6 month, right? Mm-hmm. Cash back in 6 months because 6 months is ideal. Like we get our money back within 6 months, we're happy. Mm-hmm. We don't even need 30 days. Just give us back in 6 months.
I'm just wondering if we push up front a little. Push is maybe the wrong word, but I don't even know if we're suggesting right now that they proactively do a 6 month
we're not. You're
plan
right.
and just get that cash back right away or sort of baked into the deal.
Yeah. But the problem with that is if we push this 5, okay, so all right, let me explain why we don't do that. Because I thought about this. So the problem is if you say, so say the property is 15,000 and they say, oh, I don't have all the money right now, but I can give you within 30 days. And we're like, all right. If you now start pushing and say, all right, just pay me back within 3 months and I'll give you 5% cash back, that is worse than them paying the whole cash up front or just spreading it. So at the minimum, if we are setting them up on our loan servicing software, we're doing all that work, it should at least be 6 months, right? And then because then we at least get some money from like the servicing fees and the interest, right? And then we pay all of that back if they pay within 6 months and then some.
No, I understand. But that's why I'm suggesting we propose a 6 month term up front.
We are. I mean, as in like we say, by the way, you get, if you pay within 6 months.
No, I'm not. I'm saying just propose. This is going to be a 6 month loan term. And because you're agreeing to it up front, we're just baking in that discount from the start.
Okay, so you're saying if they're late by a month, you're not gonna honor the 5% cash back? Because if you bake it in, you're essentially saying even if you're late, we will still giving you that 5% cash back, right? But in our current model, they only get 5% cash back if they meet. If you're giving them for free, then there's no incentive.
But it is an incentive to consider a shorter loan term from the start.
Yeah, that's what we're trying to push for. Dude, you pay less in interest, right? That's what we're trying to say. We're trying to educate them. Like, if you pay early, you're saving on interest. And a lot of people are like, they have like grand plans, but they're delusional. Like, the person is like, I think I shared this in one of the 16 episodes. that the guy is like, oh yeah, I'm gonna pay it off within few months. Yeah. I said, okay, that that makes sense. All right, so how much you wanna put down? He said $1. It's a $15,000 property. I said, okay, $1 down. What about monthly? He said $199. I said, okay, so let's do the math. You're putting $1 down, $199 per month, and it's a 15K property, and you're saying you're gonna pay it off in 3 to 6 months. Does that make any sense? Like, let's do the math. 199 plus 199 plus 199, 3 months. That's $598. You have to pay $15,000. It's just like you're completely delusional, sir. I mean, I don't talk on the phone. I just talk over chat via my sales manager, and my sales manager converts that into politically correct English. But that's how I chat in my internal communication.
Yes, but I mean, again, if you are setting it up from the beginning as a 6-month term, I mean, it'll be clear.
But don't give them the 5% cash back up front. That makes no sense, because they're not going to honor. You have to incentivize. Just say, dude, pay 6 months first, and then you will get a cash back. That's the same reason why.
Then you could frame it as, we can set up the loan so your payments, automatic payments, will have you paying it off in 6 months, and you'll be set to get that cash back.
Yeah.
Versus just a reminder, you can pay off early, because then people have to like try to plan, save up to pay it off, versus if you
so basically here's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Let me try to make sense of this. So you're saying, instead of doing 3 months, instead of doing, it's $599 per month or $499 per month or $699 per month, you say, don't even mention per month, and say, how about we do it in 6 months, and you get the 5% cash back.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even mention the price.
Right.
We actually tried that a couple of times, where we did not proactively try it. The person said, I can do a 6 month. This is a true story, by the way. Someone calls in, they said, ready to buy. I said, okay, let's sign the paperwork. Right? She said, okay. Then she said, all right, so you want to pay within 6 months, and you want to pay 20% down. Yeah, 20% down. So, okay. So we sent the breakdown of the cost and how it will look like, and then starting ghosting us. And then we call, like 2 weeks later, call back. She said, I can only do $299 down and $299 per month. I was like, that turns into like a 4-year loan. You just said you're going to pay in 6 months, right? Because she didn't even do the math. Like, she just, in her head, she's like, this is nothing. 6 months, I'll pay it off. It's like, some people are just delusional, or they're just bad at math, and they cannot like fathom that paying $499 per month for a $15,000-$20,000 property does not pay it off in 6 to 12 months. Right? So that's the reason a lot of the ghosting happens when they actually see the breakdown of the numbers, because they don't even realize when they see the math, and then that's when the reality hits, and then they disappear.
So how do we proactively?
Yeah, you just, it's
that
just an educate. I don't know, Harpreet, have you seen the same thing? You talk to, I know you have limited experience, but the people you do have spoken to, they will say, yeah, ready to move forward, and then you say, okay, and you send the breakdown of numbers, and they disappear, because they realize that it's like much more commitment than they were thinking. But so I will write down that instead of going X per month, we say, how about a 6-month loan or a 3-month loan? Yeah. But the only caveat is because if someone says, $399 per month, they are essentially thinking of their budget, right? Yeah. I send the contracts, they go MIA with the breakdowns. Happened today. Yeah, I mean, if it happened today, I mean, give them some time to look at it. You just have to follow up. I mean, that's normal. They need time to like look at it and read it. But if they never come back, that's when they ghost you. But we have been using that Kevin Hart GIF. We'll cover it. We'll cover it in the Harpreet. There's so much more coming, man. After the money models, we're gonna cover it. Kevin Hart's GIF. It's working, right? You send it and people respond. It's genius. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna try the month split as opposed to X dollars per month. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So mini split. Yeah, Harpreet, stop doing bro splits, man.
Although it's possible that maybe we need to only do that. Like if someone is saying their budget is $299 per month, then maybe it's not worth trying to propose a 6 months.
No, maybe not 6 months, but we push them to like, I'm pretty sure you can do $399 if we can make a case. Right? People say $299 because they're thinking, well, I want to be comfortably be able to, like that's, I've seen that word multiple times now because I read so many of these chats. I'm like, every day I'm reading. So I'm trying to understand the buyer psychology, our avatars, right? That's why I like personally read. You remember before I was like, Erica, you look at them, I don't even want to look at them. That was a big mistake. Because now I really want to.
Except now I'm doing that. I'm not looking at them.
Yeah, but that
maybe I should.
No, but that's good, right? You focus on what you're doing, and I focus on what I'm doing, right? Because before you were doing too much, so now we need to, because you really need to do more lives, right? Just like Harpreet, I keep telling him, he just doesn't listen. He comes up with, oh, I need this, I need that, I need a new mic, I need a new. Harpreet, do lives, man. Okay, Harpreet is getting yelled at live. Okay. And no bro splits. Okay. So the next one is do you still want the land pulse check? Or if someone is like arguing with you and they're like, no, not this, not that. Oh, I can't do this. And then you do like a pulse check. From 1 to 10, how excited are you about this land? Great, then we'll make the math work. Let's figure this out together. If it's 7 or below, it sounds like maybe this isn't the right property. Want me to send you a couple that match your budget better? It seems risky, but should we?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's worth trying because we also know it doesn't work to try to push someone who's really on the fence.
But aren't we asking this in our closer framework?
I don't think we're asking that. How excited are you about this land?
So this is when we're doing downsell. This is when we're doing payment plan. If they say no to every option.
Yeah, this would be during discussions around the financing terms.
If they say no to everything. Okay. Yeah, I'll put it in my notes and then we'll ask Joan what she thinks because this is more of a Joan.
Yeah, that's...
Okay. All right, let's move on. Split into 3 payments. I mean, it's similar to what we looked at. 1/3 today, 1/3 next paycheck, 1/3 the following paycheck. More like a 3-month plan, right? Okay, offer evenly spread micro. I mean, this is what we already do. Can you do weekly or every 4 weeks, or does it have to be monthly? I think we talked about this. Can you do that on GeekPay?
I don't think we've checked that yet. But yeah, we should check it. I don't know how many people would actually want to pay weekly versus...
No, not weekly. Every 4 weeks as opposed to monthly.
Oh. That I don't know if you can do in GeekPay.
Check if you can pay every 4 weeks on GeekPay instead of monthly. Because I know you can do that I think you can do that in Actum, our ACH, right?
But I want to understand this point, because I think there was some confusion from your notes around this point about whether it's a good idea to offer smaller micropayments. Like, would there be situations where it would be helpful to the customer?
No, it's not micro.
As in, instead of paying, $4.99 once a month, you pay, or, let's say $400 to make it even. $400 once a month, you pay $200 twice a month.
No. It's suggesting paying every 4 weeks as opposed to paying every month, because there are 52 weeks. And then if you split it by 4, it comes out more than every month.
Well, I think it was saying a little more.
No, this is I'm jumping ahead.
Oh, you're jumping ahead. Okay.
52 weeks, and if you pay every 4 weeks.
Yeah, but that note that you had was suggesting
that's 13 as opposed to 12. So you're getting an extra payment. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
No, but the note that we were looking at here is talking about creating micro payments.
Weekly payments.
Pay weekly or bi-weekly, semi-monthly. I mean, I don't know if we
need.
I'm just wondering if it's possible that for
can you do
our
that?
Customer base, we'd have to check in GeekPay if we can do this, but if for our customer base, it might be easier to have more smaller payments based on, when they get paid and payment cycles.
Instead of, if you can pay.
There's also, it's risky though, because we'll increase the number of failed payments with that, right? Potentially.
Yeah. Okay. Offer a free trial version. How do you offer free trial on land?
Yeah,
you can trial a piece of land the way you can software, but you can trial the contract. What? That doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Next is giant payments or tiny ones. Do you prefer one big payment?
This is what you were talking about earlier.
Oh. That means paid in full actually gives you 0 tiny payments and it comes with a discount. Should we do that? You want to try that line?
Doesn't come with a discount, but
no, as in, like, you don't have to pay interest. We'll just replace it with that, right?
Yeah, you can try it.
Comes with 0 interest, basically.
Yeah.
No interest and fees. Servicing fees. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we do that? Wonder how often this line worked. Credit card, third-party finance. We cannot do third-party financing. Layways. Payment plan as built-in upsells. Save X by clearing your balance early. We already do that, right? If you give slow options, they'll take slow options, right? That's the problem. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Although you could argue that some people want a monthly income, and then if they're paying like 12, 14, 16% interest, you're essentially getting passive income. Some people might prefer that though, right? But we don't. Talking in general. They said, you remember the mortgage thing? That's why they had the prepayment penalty. Because if you pay early, you kind of like took away the income from investors. Right? Anyways, that's a sidetrack. Doesn't apply to us because our goal is very clear to get as much cash upfront as possible, right? So we can redeploy it. Okay. Decline recovery, retry later in the day. Oh, if a failed payment, try again next day. Right? I mean, we're just calling them because we can try the way it's set up right now.
We actually can.
We can?
Yes.
How?
We just don't do it because
We can?
But yeah, I think
How?
we can actually
Have you?
trigger a payment in GeekPay.
You can?
Yeah. I'll double check that, but I'm pretty sure you can.
I don't think we should do that.
But I don't think we should do that.
Yeah. Because then it will fail again. Okay. Or we can maybe explicitly put it in the contract that you're giving us permission to do that. Then it'll be legally okay.
Yeah, but we would also, I think, need to disclose it in the calls up front. Because if it's just buried in the contract,
just forget about it.
Good.
Yeah, I don't think. Okay. Same land, easier math downsell. Smaller lots, cheaper lots, discounted lots offer same lot with a friendlier structure. How to implement: lower down payment, higher monthly payment. Spread down payments over 3 paychecks, weekly micro payments. You sell the exact same land. I wonder if we can charge like a servicing fee for weekly payments.
We probably can. That's something else we can look
Like
into.
it's an upsell, right? Mm-hmm. If they say
Yeah, that is.
upsell, we can, instead of monthly payments, dude, I came up with it. I'm so proud. Instead of monthly payments, we can usually, just ChatGPT come with it, and then you feel like, oh, stupid. Right? I'm proud that
You're saying your brain still works even with AI?
Yeah. Instead of monthly payments, we can upsell weekly payments, but with a 5% servicing fee because of
Per payment? That's kind of...
increased. I mean, you also paying more in the credit card fees, right? Increased transaction fees. You pay a transaction fee. You know
yeah,
that, right?
I know. I mean, that's the downside of
Yeah.
the smaller payments.
Yeah. I mean, I think it's based on the percentage, so I don't know how much more, but I think you pay more. But I think we could just tack on because you pay 3.9% anyway, right? Can we do that? Or maybe we can do 4.9 instead of 5. Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Or even 3.9 is what we usually charge, right?
Yeah, I think that's what we charge.
Okay. So yeah, you just pay 3.9% extra. Can you put it?
As a percent?
Yeah.
Yes, it can be a percent. I have to check if it can be based on payment, not just monthly. I'm pretty sure it can, but we'll check.
Make sure you're checking these, because if you're not, then, it's just going to get delayed. Because this we can implement right away.
Mm-hmm.
I think this is so important that I'm going to move it up,
Okay.
right, as a thread, because it's so important. Because it's upsell and I came up with it. So
You want to call it the Abi upsell?
well, let's see if it works first. Okay. All right.
Yeah, I'll be curious to see. It might actually be beneficial for our buyer pool.
Micropayments.
Micropayments.
Maybe lower
see.
chance of. Why didn't we think of it before?
I mean, the thing I can't believe we didn't think of is just tying the payment date to whenever they get
Paychecks.
their paycheck, because people have mentioned that before. I've seen it multiple times where they say, can I please change the payment date to, 17th, 13th, whatever. Because that's
It's
when I
not
get
there
paid.
right now? It's not there? Right now we don't have... Oh my God. Then that needs to be moved
Yeah,
up
that
as
should
well.
be moved up.
Jesus. That's bad. Where is it? I can't even find it now. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. Yeah, let's do that. Let's implement it. This is so bad. There's like so many things to implement, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy. It's cray.
Yeah, I'm kind of mad at myself because I've seen this a lot. I don't know why I didn't think.
Okay. Turn payment plans into a retention machine. Offer grace windows, 2-3 fallback payment dates, mid-year discounts, mid-plan discounts to pay off early. Upsell into paid in full after they start paying. Prepayment plan expires in 7 days. Have your tax return coming in? Here's a payoff discount. Send at tax season. You want to try that?
Yeah.
I think I heard another investor doing this. Although then we are killing our unnecessarily. Killing our... No?
Well, it depends what the goal is. You said the goal is to get as much money up front as possible. That by definition means lowering the reoccurring revenue.
That is correct. Okay, I'll add it. Tax season is not coming anytime soon. Still have 3 months, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do some people start getting paid in Jan? No, right? Most people start getting paid in March and April. Refunds? Or you don't know?
I don't know.
Okay. All right. All right, and that's it. So those were all the... So you want to go through all the individual steps now so we can see if we missed anything? Okay. Yeah, so when they get paid, so we implemented that, or we added that. Payment plans. Yeah, do not lower the price. Many people reject offers because they cost too much. Okay, 7 steps. Reward for paying in full. Okay. Offer third-party financing. We cannot do that. Half now, half later. We already added that to the notes. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Check to see. I added that in the notes. Offer to split in 3 payments. Evenly spread. We already do. Free trial. We cannot do. 0 monthly payments. We added that. Built-in upsells. What do you mean built-in upsells? Oh, make periodic offers.
Mm-hmm.
They get a discount. Align payment plan schedules with paycheck schedules. We did that. Yeah, that study, I didn't copy it properly. There's something I missed. Okay. All right. Payment plans only grow your business if you get more customers than they actually pay. Okay. I mean, most of them pay, so that's not a problem. All right. I think that's it. We covered payment plan downsells. So next, we're going to cover trial with penalty.
Mm-hmm.
Yes? All right. So you want to do the CTA? Let's play some music.
All right. So we will be back, tomorrow?
Yeah, let's try tomorrow. Let's do tomorrow's Thursday. Mm-hmm. If not, then Friday. But yeah, let's try sooner rather than later.
And in the meantime, we do have a mastermind for any action-oriented land investor who wants to be
or beginner who wants to be a land investor.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
Yep. So you can join a group of other land investors,
Action takers.
action takers.
We only
Wait.
want action takers.
Okay. And we'll implement, we'll talk
We want
about,
everyone to be successful.
that's true. You can't be successful without action, right?
The one thing you have learned after running a business for like 7 years, how long?
7 years.
8 years? One thing we have learned is if you want the business to grow, the best way to grow is through word of mouth. And you're not going to grow the mastermind by word of mouth if everyone who joins is not successful. You got to make everyone successful. At least try, right?
Yeah.
So if the person is not an action taker, how are they going to be successful? You got to take action.
Yeah. All right. So if that sounds like you, we
Check
do have
out
a
the
group.
website. Yeah.
We'll implement learnings like this together. We can
And
all try.
Share,
Share. Everyone shares their results, and we'll see what works best,
yeah.
and all
Oh,
improve
full
together.
screen view. Oh wait, why is did you change?
No.
Something got changed. Or was it always like that in full screen? Oh, we're missing
There's
the
a ticker.
ticker. Yeah. I was like, it looks different. All right. So see you guys when? Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, or you said possibly Friday, depending
Yeah, if
on.
not tomorrow, then Friday. But yeah. All right, guys. Have a good one.